I want to talk about my experiences with virtual learning as it has been my only way to learn and connect with classmates. But it's
Hi,
not.
I'm sorry, Ailyn. I am so sorry, sweetheart, but this is the CIP public hearing. And I know what you're wanting to say to us is really important and we would love to hear it. So I'm going to ask you that if your statements are not related to the CIP hearing, that please send your comments to the clerk so that it could be passed along to the school board. But this part is just for CIP. Perhaps you also want to add your comments to the regular meeting citizen participation section.
We were told that we could speak about any topic that was of concern to the school board, and this is one of the topics.
Right, but this is the CIP hearing segment. You can definitely speak to any topic during the regular citizens participation segment. And this is not it. This is just the pure CIP hearing.
Okay.
So we will be happy to take your statements. If you want to email it to our clerk, Ms. Mulberg, she'll make sure that we have your statements. I'm so sorry, dear.
Is that at the end of the meeting then today?
That is at the second part of when we begin the regular meeting, we have a citizens participation section then, and you would have to sign up for it. But this sign up is for the CIP. I definitely understand the confusion because they're happening on the same day. But it's essentially two meetings back to back.
Yeah, I understand. I think we'd prefer to be heard now as she's a 7th grader and has worked to prepare this. So I think maybe an exception could be made for her, as this is a really big deal for a middle school to have the opportunity to speak to the school board.
I definitely understand that. And I just want to make sure that the entire public knows I will make the exception for our student. But if we have any other adults who are speaking to issues during this part of the meeting that is not related to CIP, we do ask that you send your statements to the clerk so that the board can read your statements and be informed of what you wanted to share.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for making the accommodation. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning then with the 3 minutes. That's all right?
That's fine.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ailyn Carpenter. I'm a 7th grader at Frost. Thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. I know that the purpose of tonight's meeting is to discuss the capital improvement plan, but I think there's a bigger problem that needs to be addressed. I want to talk about my experiences with virtual learning, as it has been my only way to learn and connect with my classmates, but it's not working for me. Online school is awful. My mental health has hit rock bottom. I feel overwhelmed and stressed about everything. A lot of the time, I just lock myself in my room without coming out all day. I feel really unstable, irritated, angry, and frustrated. I feel alone. Virtual learning has taken away my chances of making friends. To be honest, I don't really even have friends anymore. Neither do my siblings. I haven't talked to most of my close friends in months. No one talks to each other anymore. My entire experience of what middle school is like has been taken away. I don't even know how to open a locker. My parents are discussing splitting up our family just for the sake of getting my siblings and me into an open school district. Is this your idea of what should happen in middle school? Is this the most we will do this year? I feel like my entire 7th grade year has been wasted, and I'm not the only one going through this. I have some quotes from other students that I would like to share. I feel so alone and isolated, and I'm too embarrassed to let people know because it will make me seem like a loser to say it out loud. I wish that we could move anywhere that has schools open. I used to love school. One of my goals for 2021 is to not be so lonely. I've learned nothing this year. My motivation is gone. I can't hear my teacher because of my hearing loss, and then she thinks I'm not listening. So many of my friends are corrupt now. They cheat on their assignments because there is no one around to help them understand. So why does it matter if we really learn? It's a huge struggle to reach out to teachers when you need help, and I feel like it's way less interactive. I'm constantly bored, nothing is engaging. I will not be able to look back fondly on my last 2 years of high school because we got cheated out of them. No homecoming, no senior events, no cool rites of passage. I see why alcohol and drug use has gone up. Nothing to look forward to. In online school, nobody talks or shows their face. I don't even know who's in my class. It's like I'm invisible and no one cares whether I understand or even exist. In conclusion, I too am concerned with our community's health regarding COVID. I am equally concerned that without a better plan for school, you're really doing more harm to the students. Please, for the health and education of the students, please let us return to school now. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate your statements, dear. Would you do me a favor, nevertheless? Would you please send your statements to the